How are you all feeling? Tired this morning? Kim, perfect. This is going to be a perfect sequence for you. Whoever is tired is going to be just perfect. Good. Okay, so let's slowly start. We're going to start without bolster, just for you to feel the body as a full length, and then a little bit of stretches on the floor. So we're going to start. Just make sure you have a bolster next to you. We're just going to start lying down on the floor, sunbathing. Oh, sun is coming out. It was cloudy here in Bali. Rains and cloud, like London weather. Okay, so this is your position. Just come down on the floor. And then just stay. We're going to stay here 3 minutes just to align the body against the floor. And then feel the weight of your body releasing the tension into the ground. Obviously, close your eyes. It's nice when you close your eyes. Start turning inwards, opening your third eye. That means pointing your eyeballs to the spot between your eyebrows. Just with the breath, you inhale, reach with your arms over your head, just stretch. Gentle, nice stretch, bending those elbows. And then as you exhale, return your arms back next to your body. And that's what you do, just slowly. You inhale, reach with your arms up. Elongate throughout the body, feel it. If your shoulders are tight, bend those elbows, and you can arch in your spine a little bit, just accommodate the movement. As you exhale, you return your arms back. And off you go, easy as that. Arms up, arms down. Inhale up, exhale down. And notice how your lower back reacts to this stretch. When you lift your arms, how it pulls you in a length way, like really long. And if your shoulders are tight, you would arch in your spine. Your belly would pop up a little bit. Allow the body to do what body wants to do. Let's do just a couple of more. Reach, just gently, easy. No strain. Oh, it's lovely. So with that movement, you're actually activating your yogic breath because you're moving nice and slow. And then yogic breath is deep, conscious and slow and long. Okay, on your next one, keep your arms over your head. So both arms over your head and get hold of your right wrist. So just hold your right wrist with your left hand. And then your right leg, so you're crossing your ankles. Your right leg goes on top of your left, crossing those ankles. And then pull yourself into that nice side stretch. So you end up elongating, long. Move like banana shape. If you want to intensify this one, the bottom leg, bottom heel moves to the left a little bit more. So you really feel a little bit more elongation in your right side of your body. You're stretching the right side going towards the left. Oh, really pull yourself. Lovely. And then slowly undo, come back to the middle. And then you change sides. So now you get hold of your left wrist with your right hand. So hold it, left wrist. And then move your left leg on top of the right. So crossing your ankles. And then pull yourself long on the side, banana shape. Oh, it's really nice. Do it nice and gently, lovingly. Really give yourself TLC today, loads of it. Tender, loving care. We need it sometimes. Anyway, if you want to intensify, move that bottom foot so your right heel goes towards the right a little bit more. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, and then slowly you come back to the middle. Perfect. Undo yourself and then hug your knees into your chest. Hug your both knees into your chest. Rock yourself a little bit left and right. And we're going to stay here a little bit. Okay, let's go a little bit stronger today. And you do it by placing your forearms underneath your calves. So you're placing your forearms in the crease of your knees, underneath. So you do, yeah, there you go. And then hold on to your wrist or onto your hand, whatever you can comfortably hold. Your legs are apart, quite wide. So your belly is in between your legs. Oh, it's good. And then just stay there. There you go. Just feeling those hips folding and feeling the gravitational forces pulling you more down without you moving much. You just end up sinking into your body, folding yourself. Gravity does that for you. And your breath. On that exhale, you just release. And do those sigh breaths. You know, scientifically proven that sigh breath releases the nervous system more than just exhale. You know, when you breathe loud, as I just did, it releases your tension in your nervous system and activates your parasympathetic nervous system. If you remember from our lockdown lessons when we were doing this 2 weeks challenge, when you exhale, your parasympathetic nervous system works. When you inhale, your sympathetic nervous system, you're activating your body. When you exhale, when you inhale, you're activating your body. When you exhale, you're releasing the stresses in your body. So focus on that exhale. Couple of more breaths. Just enjoy this one. Release. Okay. And then slowly give yourself a nice long last stretch. Long legs, long arms, long everything. Oh, perfect. And then move yourself, your knees to your chest and move yourself on one side and come up. I hope this mic is helping because it's quite noisy outside. Okay, so coming into child pose, we're starting into child pose. So what we've done on the floor, we're going to do it with a bolster. So opening your knees wide, making the bolster just in front of you, close to you, so it goes in, so the whole front of your body can rest on the bolster. So you have to decide now how high need that bolster be for you. For example, my bolster is quite small, and I end up just kind of hanging a little bit uncomfortably here. So probably I would put a cushion on it, or I can put the blocks underneath it. So this is your choice. So for your bolster, whatever you need, you just put. And if you get crampy feet, you can tuck your toes under. It's okay. You just curl your toes. Or you can put a towel underneath your front of your ankle. Just make yourself really comfortable. You're going to hang here for a while. So if you're uncomfortable, you won't last long. Okay, once you settle yourself into child pose, move your head one side. And remember which side your head is now. This is going to be your reference point. So if you're on the right, remember that your first move of your head was on the right. Or if it's on the left. So just remember where you are now. Oh, lovely. And then just let go. Let go of all the worries, all the stresses, all the solving problems. Nothing matters now. Only you enjoying, gathering this beautiful feeling of joy and satisfaction. Just tuning into your breath. And breath will guide you through your little meditation. Postures like this are meditative. So you can just start turning inwards, resting your mind, resting your body, resting your nervous system. Just giving yourself a little break from life, from everything that is waiting for you once you finish your practice. Yeah. And notice how life goes around you, but you are able to stay still and focusing on your breath. Again, when you do meditation, meditation is, it's not nothingness. It's not like you emptying your mind completely. You do actually, because you're not thinking much about everything. But meditation is actually, you are with everything, you are with nothing. You're with all the noises around you, but you are not with that noise. Somehow you have ability not to irritate you. Hopefully. Lovely. Let's do 5 more breaths in this position. So notice how the longer you stay, the more you the more you're sinking into that child pose. And your joints are folding, your muscles are stretching. Just observe that. Be in your body. Be where you are now, rather than somewhere far and away. Train your mind by kind of giving it commands, and your mind's supposed to listen to you. Be patient in your training your mind. Don't get angry if your thoughts are start wandering far and away. Just gently, lovingly bring them back to your body. And like a little child, you're not going to scream at a child because it didn't listen to you. Just train it. Slowly, slowly, patiently. Last breath here. Okay, and then we slowly come up. We're going into twisting now. So turn your knees opposite of your head where it was. So if your head was on the right, you're turning your knees to the left. So we're going into twisting. Get your both hands, both arms on the side of the bolster, rising tall with the spine. And your knees are bent, obviously. So really rise tall. Use your both hands to lift your spine up. And then start turning your chest towards the bolster. And you start laying your chest down on that bolster, turning your head the way you were doing it just now. You go the same way of your head. If your head was right, you go to the right. So in essence, you're doing quite strong twist, moving your head away from your knees. And if this is too much for your neck, if you find it that is not right, don't move your neck in a twisting position. Just turn it to the left, opposite than you just done now. Just see what's good for your own spine. Okay, and then just enjoy the noises on the street. They are cutting my tree. I can't believe it. Oh, Bali is developing so much. There's 2 houses next to me are developing. They are putting new walls, new rooms, new, brick and mortar. And the whole street have changed since I gone here. One huge house has already gone up. Three numbers from me. And then in between, there's 2 houses they are coming up again, and now they're moving those trees to make the road wider. Things are changing rapidly. It's crazy. Okay. Five more breaths here. Just observe your breath. If your breath have shortened, make it long, deep, and conscious. Again, just check with that sigh breath. Once you exhale, with such a release, you actually notice how tense you were. At least that's my case. Every time I exhale in such a manner, I feel how much tension was in the body, in the mind. And you feel release with that sigh breath. Okay, last breath. So now from here, turn your head. Don't move anything else. Just turn your head the other way. So we get the neck a little bit moving. So, and if you already have done that previously, just stay where you are. Okay. And we slowly start moving. Come up. We go into child pose, just to neutral the spine. So you go back to what you know. Excuse me. So you go to the child pose and turn your head where you just been last. So opposite of your first position. So we're changing sides. So we need to have your head opposite of your reference point, reference first position. And again, just staying here, few breaths to sink into that child pose. Notice how the second round it's easier. Body adjusts to it. And again, just be in your body, observe your breath. Try not to think much at all. Empty your mind, as in be with everything, be with nothing. Okay, one more breath. And then slowly come back. So we go into twist. So you move your knees on the other side. There you go. And then again, arms are alongside your body, nice and tall, both arms. Start turning your body from the waist, or just don't just turn your shoulders or your head. You have to really rotate from the hips. So you get full rotation from the base of your spine all the way up to your thoracic spine. Oh, it's nice. And then you're turning your head once you lay your body down, turn your head away from your knees, if that's okay. If not, if your neck is hurting or you feel that is not right, don't just keep your head in the same direction as your knees. See what's good for you. And then just stay here, 10 beautiful breaths, working that gentle twist in your body. Monitor your breath. And just feel the weight of your body resting on those props, on the bolster and whatever you have underneath you. And feel the feeling of being safe. It's such an important feeling when you know that you are supported, that you can release, you can let go. Mentally, that's important. And then when you release the mental tension, you know you are safe and secure and you can let go. Somehow nervous system starts releasing, and that reflects into your muscles, because muscles are usually they are. Muscles are triggered by your nervous system, which brain gives command. So the brain and the body are connected by nervous system. So if your mind is relaxed, your nervous system is relaxed, therefore your muscles are relaxed, and only then you can relax. And then if you go deeper into that analysis, You're coming into these internal organs, release the stress, which is so good. So your liver is not pent up with anger. Your kidney is not triggered by fear. Your digestive system is not constipated by worry. Everything can work only when you're relaxed. Three more breaths here. And then slowly turn your head the other way. So you're turning your head in a direction of your knees. So you're staying here a little bit just to adjust your neck. So just see how your spine feels and the stretches that you just done. Ah, happy days with our beautiful noise outside. Anyway. And that's exactly 3 in front of my house. I'm going to miss it. Anywho, slowly come up. And when you go back into child pose, so you end up in a child pose to neutralize your spine. So go back to it and turn your head in as you did your, actually turn your head now middle. So you would place your hands underneath your forehead. And then you just rest your forehead on those hands. So your spine is straight and the back of your neck is straightish. So you're not twisting anything. Elongate. Okay. Just few more breaths here. And now again, tune into that sinking of your body, into that child pose. Feel your joints. Feel your muscles stretch. Feel your breath. Feel the whole body. Just be within your body. Be with yourself. Okie dokie. And then slowly come up. And then we're going to go into lizard. And we start with the lizard and then we go into pigeon using bolster. So you just come up like this. Okay, let's do, follow me. So you have your left foot forward and so lizard is when you stretch your hip flexor and you're trying to open the front of your body. So you're trying to move that bolster so it touches your thigh, your hip, hopefully. So you have a little lean on it. And the left leg is in front of you as a grounding leg. Okay. And then again, if your bolster is too low, put some cushions on it so you can lean on it. But to start with, we're just going to stay here a little bit, elongating. And of course, if your knee is digging into the mat and it's not right, so your right knee, put some padding underneath. Give yourself time to prepare yourself so you can actually enjoy the posture rather than just kind of rushing into it and then you feel it very uncomfortable. Righty-do. So find a maximum lean forward. You'll know where is this for you. Oh, good. And then slowly, idea is to rest your elbows onto your bolster. So again, so you go forward and rest your elbows, both elbows onto your bolster and just hold it there. Again, if you find it that your bolster is too low, you need to put blocks, either blocks underneath it or cushions, or if you have a 2 bolsters. Miss Jill has a 3 bolsters, so she can actually build it up. So see how you go. Give yourself time to settle. Elongate first, and then you're going down and hold on to those elbows. Oh, there you go. And then slowly, you can actually, the one good thing is you can place your chin into your hands. That's what I usually do. Kind of just hanging there waiting for cappuccino to arrive. Oh, and feel the opening in everywhere, like a lizard. Okay. Okay, we stay 5 more breaths. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath and just let go. Okay. Interesting. So check with your mind, check with your thoughts. Are you still present or have you gone away? Focusing on something else rather than what you're doing now. When you focus on what you're doing now, you train your mind to be attentive, meaning the attention span. You're focusing and you're training your attention span. Attention span. Sorry, couldn't say it. Lovely. So 3 more breaths here. Oh, good. Okay. So from here, we're going to go backwards. So you need to grab a block or two. So somehow get this block that you have handy and put it on the left butt cheek. So the long leg butt cheek. So we're going to stretch a little bit of quadriceps here. You've done this one before. Again, just nice and lazy, making sure that your heel is outside. You don't sit on your heel. You have to point those toes on the bent right leg, toes backwards and heel out. If you are able to sit without block, do that. Just start with the block just to see if you can. Rather than just breaking your bones, it's better to go gradually. And you would join those knees together. Don't let knees to be apart. Just have them close to each other. And then from here, lean backwards and start feeling the stretch in that right quadriceps. Okay. And again, stay in each level that you're going slowly, we're going towards the ground, back and back. Eventually you end up on your elbows and then all the way down. But if you're on a block, you stay on your elbows. Don't go all the way down because you're doing very harsh back bend. That's not the point. Point is to stretch the quadriceps. And that's plenty if you're on a block and you just go onto your elbows, feeling the stretch in that right quadriceps. If you can go all the way down, go. So you would end up lying on your back. And then if you really can go for it, move your arms over your head. So you have like long elongation. But now once you've done that, check what happened with your knee. If your knee gone up, that bent knee, when we end up in the overstretch, your knee will just pop up because it starts compensating. That knee needs to be on the floor and close to the other knee. So see how you go. Don't force it. So from now, 5 more breaths. Go a little bit more down if you can. Again, you feel it, what you need to do. Okay. One more breath. Oh, it's lovely stretch for the quadricep. And then slowly come back. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And we're going to change sides. We're going lizard on the other side now. So same thing. Changing sides. So this time your right leg would be in front. And then you lean forward. There you go. So making sure that that bolster is touching your hip. Elongate, that back leg is long. Put the padding underneath your knee if it's hurting. Take your time to settle and to set yourself up properly so you can enjoy this posture. Stay upright first. Don't go down yet. Just feel the elongation. Elongation in the front of your body first. And then once you find everything is open, then you intensify by going down, elbows on a bolster, and then again you can have your chin into your hands and just wait for ice cream. Close your eyes and feel your body. Breathe. Again, just let go. Notice your thoughts. Let them pass. Oh, beautiful. Last breath here. And then we slowly, come up, come up. Again, take a block. Place it underneath your right butt cheek or the side where your leg is long. Stay there a little bit till you settle just to see what body is telling you at this stage. Knees together. Your heel is outside. You're not sitting on it. And your toes are pointing backwards. So from here, if you feel that you don't get much stretch on that quadricep, you remove the block. And then just sit with your bum on the floor. I'm going to stay on the block because this is my beginner side. My knee doesn't allow me to stretch as that's my stretch. My left knee is my little TLC joint. Anyway, so you go the way you can go. Slowly, gradually, you're going backwards and backwards, feeling that stretch on that quadriceps. There you go. And then so 5 more breaths. So you go, try to mimic if you can. Mimic exactly what you do on one side, do it on the other. Obviously, if you can, if you don't have injuries and stuff. So if you try to go all the way down, try again. But don't kill yourself. It's not worth it. You just go to the level you feel it's okay. Okay. Last couple of breaths. And slowly coming up. Gently, gently. Ooh, lovely. And then just extend both legs forward and shake them a little bit. Just to neutralize the thing. Next one, we're going into pigeon. You need a bolster. We're going to sit on it. And let the bolster cross your mat. So it's kind of horizontal on your vertical mat. And pop yourself up somehow, whichever leg you want. I'm going with my left. So you end up sitting on that bolster. Again, if this bolster is very small, but it will do. You can put a cushion. You can build your bolster a little bit higher. It's okay. The idea is to sit on it and then just focus on your back leg, going backwards, elongate. Come on your both fingertips, both hands, going really tall first. Lift everything up. Oh, good. And then you would need a blocks at the front, because you're going to rest your head in front, or another bolster or something, or sometimes you can just make a fist out of your hands and you just place your forehead on those fists. But yeah, this is a little bit, the weight is going to be on your head, so you would smash your fingers, but see how you go, if you can last. Otherwise, with that elongation, just lean forward and rest on that props in front of you, whatever you manage to gather there. There you go. And then we stay. So now once you're in this position, this is our final position, you wiggle a little bit. Just you need to feel the stretch in that glute of your bent side. Obviously you'll feel it. So if your left leg is forward bent, so you have a left glute feeling in opening, stretching that muscle and that hip joint there. And just rest. Feel supported. You know, in life, there is beautiful thing that I learned again from Dr. John DiMartini. He tends to say wise things. So long time ago, I learned that in life, in order to grow, and if you don't grow, you die. Full stop. Your cells in your body, they grow every single day. Some die, some grow. If you don't grow, you're going to die anyway. So as in life, in order to grow, you need to be challenged and supported in an equal measure. So his formula is challenge plus support equals growth. So if you're only challenged in life, always problems, and you don't have support anywhere, it's not a pleasant situation. You're not going to last long. You just go crazy. You need support. You need your family. You need your social circle. You need your meditation. You need yoga's support. You need those props to support you right now so you can open the glute. That's support. Support is everything. And the more support you have in your challenging times, the easier is to navigate through that challenging times. So you grow. And if you if you always support it, so like the other extreme is if you always support it, you never challenged, you're not growing. You end up just juvenile, little spoiled brat in that sense. Because you need to be challenged in life. That's how you grow. That's how you tap into your inner strength. That's how you know who you are. If you never challenged, you have no idea what you're capable of. So you see that challenge that comes your life, it's a good thing. You just need to find support, network of support, whatever you do. Either you're solving a problem, or you do your exercise, or you do your yoga, or whatever. And then that's how you grow. And be happy you're growing. Be happy you're challenged. Be happy you have so much blessings around you, so many blessings around you. Appreciate every single one of them. Just this yoga practice is your little support in your daily mayhem. All is well. 5 more breaths here. Oh, good. And then slowly we prepare ourselves to come back. Come back. And then your back leg goes forward. You're still sitting on that bolster. We're going into cross-legged position. Cross-legged position that is quite square. I call this square one because you need to flex your feet in order to get a hip working. And you're crossing your shins. Don't cross your ankles. Move those knees a little bit towards each other. Make sure that you're really sitting tall, and just as engaging your feet and you're crossing your shins and pushing yourself a little bit upwards. Notice the hip opener already. You don't need to do even nothing much here. You already feel it. Okay, keep those toes engaged, feet engaged. And with that long spine, lean forward. And then try to hold on to those blocks that are in front of you, or whatever was in front of you. So you're going forward, but don't collapse. It's not about going forward and as much going down. It's about hinging from your hips, elongating your spine so you can feel the challenge in your hip joint. Flex those feet. Keep pointing those toes towards each other. Oh, the more you engage your feet, the more it gets you. Okay. Keep puffing your chest, long spine, proud chest, chin up. With your eyes closed, you can really dig even deeper, using your breath to release the tension. Okay, and then slowly come back. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we're changing legs now. So we're going into pigeon. Move the other leg backwards. Stay upright first. Stay long first. So you can really feel the openings all around. Focus on that back leg, going as back as possible, keeping your hips square. So when you're on those both hands, you can actually keep turning, shifting those hips square, facing the front. Feel that other side, so that long leg, elongating that hip joint. And then whenever you're ready, you, again, don't just slam down. You have to really go forward and then down, resting on those props in front of you. And we stay 20 breaths here. One's body gets used to what you're doing, it readjust a little bit, wiggle a little bit, so you can create more space, more opening, more stretch. I can feel that support in this challenging position, so your body can grow in flexibility and grow in wellness. Well-being of the whole system. Oh, it's beautiful when you just let go. There's no care in the world. Try to think of something nice. Pleasant memories. The memories of whatever thoughts you have that would bring the joy and pleasure. This is one of the theories in law of attraction. Only, you attract more of what you are, what you think, what you do. So if you think good thoughts, happy thoughts, joyous thoughts, you attract more of them. If you do good things, you attract more of them. So, be careful. As they say, be careful what you wish, because that's what you're going to attract. So always think of what you want, pleasant thoughts, good actions. Because like that, you're opening to receiving that vibration. When person, and you probably met those in your lives, throughout your life, when you meet a person that is so negative and not very nice, you are not attracted to it. It's repulsive. You end up moving away from it. And that person probably just end up by itself, attracting lots of negativity and loneliness and all that. When you meet a person who is open and radiant and happy, you are attracted to that person. So being that person, you would attract people to yourself. Law of attraction, very simple. Five more breaths here. Okay, and then slowly we're coming back. Oh, and then the back leg goes front. Cross your shins, flex your feet, engage in your hips quite strongly. Elongate your spine, and then go forward. And then try to rest on those props that is in front of you. Proud chest, chin up. Keep engaging those feet. Your feet trigger your hip joints. It's quite strong. Keep tilting your tailbone upwards. So you almost like you're arching in your spine. That movement of the pelvis again, it would counter your feet. So it would stretch your hips a little bit more. Couple of more breaths here. Beautiful. And then slowly, come up. Move the blocks in front of you. Stretch your legs. And we're going to finish with our favorite one, because it truly is. It releases your lower back and hips and everything. Place the bolster in front. And it's very simple. You've done it before. Just lie on it. Literally. Oh, lovely. Perfect. So you need to open your legs a little bit apart and flopping your heels sideways, pointing your big toes towards each other. You can have a block to rest your forehead down if you want. Or you can have your hands in a shape of your fists and then just kind of hang there. Whatever you do, you need to be happy with the position of your front of your body on your bolster, so your sacrum, pelvis, sacrum, lower back sort of releases the tension. The shape of your pelvis, it would model the bolster shape. And then you just stay there. Just to check if you're in the right place, you move your hips a little bit left and right. Just shake your hips a little bit left and right. That actually releasing a little bit more tension out of your sacrum and your lower back. And then just come into total stillness. We're going to finish our practice like this. Just tune in. Happy thoughts. Keep attracting more of it. And in this realm of law of attraction, it's really interesting that, the more you think about the problem, the more of a problem you attract. It took me a long time to actually figure this one out, because we are usually taught to think about problem. How would you going to solve the problem if you're not going to think about problem? But if you think about problem, you are attracting more of the problem. So the solution here is to think about what you want, not about, like, for example, a lack of money. Like, I don't have money. That's, you're going to attract more of that. I don't have money. So you think about, like, I want to earn this much. I want, to generate from this project this much, or whatever. So you see the difference. Rather than focusing on, like, I don't have enough, you focus, I'm going to do this in order to get it. And that's how you get more of it in your life. You get more of the things you focus on. So focus on the good stuff. This is such a beautiful position. You just stay here, just allowing that lower back to release the tension. And usually lower back hurts. They say, one of the meridians, one of the energy channels throughout the body, when you have lower back troubles, spine troubles, usually it's linked with financial troubles, worries, actually. Sometimes you can be a millionaire but still worry about your money because you might lose it. So it's all about that notion of scarcity rather than abundance, and lower back usually feels it. So this is such a good thing to release the lower back, release that worry. And just be. Life goes on outside the Bali house. Let's just do 5 more breaths here. So now slowly start bringing your mind into reality, into space where you are now, and try to use the exhale literally to send that exhale into that lower back and allow this, I call it energetic stretch. With that side breath, visualize that pelvis melting over the bolster. It's this awareness where you're sending your energy. Literally, as soon as you picture that, as soon as you visualize that, the lower back just beautifully opens up and just releases. Look, there's no worry in the world. Beautiful. Okay. We slowly start coming back. So tuck your toes under, push yourself up. And then sit on your bolster. We're just going to finish like this. So we're not moving much. So we're going to do our little gratitude. Finish our practice with gratitude. Always finish everything in your life with gratitude. That's what you attract more. Beautiful. Okay. Once you settle, just take 30 seconds with your eyes closed to acclimatize to your day starting now. Then when you're ready, reach with your arms up towards the ceiling, so elongate a little bit. Then place your hands into your heart center, giving you thanks for yoga practice and opportunity to practice. Joining a yin and yang, sun and moon, happy and sad, good and bad into one harmony. So now lift your heart and bow your head. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. You have a blessed day, and thank you for your appreciations and love showing through your donations. Yeah, so if you value what we do here, and if you can donate, please do. Okay, I'm going to love you and let you have a lovely day.